So apparently, BBL Drizzy, and I might do a live on this, man, depending on how early I get up on Sunday. But apparently, academics is reporting that Drake is throwing LeBron on the bus for cheating on his wife. What's so funny? Me and the girl was talking about this earlier, and I think women don't really understand when you choose that type of dude will come with that. But Drake was DMing somebody and they was insinuating like Stephon Diggs was a switch hitter or something. Kobe sent me that. I'm like, whatever. And he was basically through Drake in the DM, through allegedly, I'm just saying, I don't know if it's real or not, allegedly, threw LeBron under the bus for cheating on his wife in the DM. So basically, what he mad about is that, Drake LeBron rocking with Kendrick Lamar. And my thing is this: nobody asked Drake to start. Oh man, use your blinker, Playboy. I just cannot stand driving with these idiots out here, bro. Like, use your blinker. If you turning, you got a whole right blinker. So, but nonetheless, so basically he started with Kendrick Lamar, lost. Nobody told him to bark up that tree. Now, it took Kendrick Lamar, I feel like, a few months or a year to respond. So be it. And he got mad. He got mad. So guys like DeMar DeRozan, who is from Southern California, LA, or Compton, let's just say Southern California to be exact, like LeBron James, he got mad, and apparently he got mad at LeBron for, I guess, going for the Kendrick Lamar concert. But one thing you got to remember too is that Kendrick Lamar LeBron is playing in LA. So yeah, LeBron is playing in LA, Playboy. So I don't really know what you pretty much mad about. And he got mad. So he started going at LeBron. He started going at LeBron now, and now he talking about him, according to DJ Academics, he said, it's rumored, and Drake probably leaked it to him that him and LeBron was going on 2-man missions together and all this type of stuff. And like I said before, masculinity is dead, bro. And if you don't know, Canada is like the Democratic Party in America, very liberal. Very bunch of moist individuals, politicians moist. I mean, if you run a liberal society and you love this liberal leftist stuff, this progressive, women can lead, men are weaker, gender fluid stuff, man, Canada is the place for you. So it doesn't really surprise me, Drake doing that. Like, this dude just can't take a L. So now he went at Atlantic Records, he went at DeMar DeRozan. Now he going at, LeBron James. And like I said, you got to watch who you get cool with. You got to watch who you allow in your vicinity. This is why I move by myself, dude. The dudes is, people today is just, you can't really trust a lot of people. They get mad and they get emotional. That's what women do. They get mad, and young women do. They get mad and they spill all the beans. You expect it. They act out of emotion. He lost, and now he's acting out of emotion. Anybody that's affiliated or like the song like us, or who rocking with Kendrick Lamar, now he want to spill the beans. And that's why, like I said before, man, this basically a lot of the, as men, a lot of the homeboys are females now. A lot of these dudes operate like women. They snake you for your chick. It's 1,000 chicks in the world. You can let them, y'all can have a line of chicks, gang of chicks in the club. You be like, which one you want? Me and you let them have that one. You want that one too? Okay, I just want that one over there in the corner box. I'm just going to take that one. And then you let them pick first. Then all of a sudden you messing with a chick. Now they want to mess with you. They just do too much female-ish type things. Backdooring your homie, that's a female thing. And I'm going to talk about that on the Free Game 89 channel. The link's in the description, and join the Patreon. I'm telling you, that African lady was saying her best friend since they was 14 snaked her for a white zaddy husband. Well, that's what she get. That's what females do. Females will backdoor you for your boyfriend, your husband. That's just how they operate. The sisterhood is strong against men, but it's a free fall against another woman. You know, and that's what you got to pinpoint. But Drake part of the sisterhood, I just don't. If it was Drake, if it was Michael Jordan, if it was Michael, I don't respect that activity, and I ain't never moved like that, bro. So I don't respect it. I don't respect it, man. And like I said, I think LeBron exceeded the expectations. I'm a big LeBron fan? I don't like LeBron as a basketball player. I expect this game one of the top 5, top 3, top 2 greatest players of all time. But I ain't really care for the nigga like that on the court. But I care about a lot of the stuff that he did off the court. He tried to do off the court. Do I agree with everything? No, but I understand when you in that industry, it's certain things you got to do. So you can't be pro-black and be in the industry, but he doing what he can. He ain't have to do shit. That's what people get. Man, people don't owe nobody nothing. You don't owe your community nothing. You owe nobody nothing. You don't have to do nothing. So I respect them, man. We already know, and this conversation I was having with my girl earlier, like them type of dudes, y'all be wanting 6 figures, 6'6", and $1 million. You think they gonna be on in they prime, gonna be just only giving you pipe? Absolutely not. Savannah understand it. It was rumors of infidelity about Savannah sleeping with Rashard Lewis when they was down there in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So you think that why niggas can't be fake? Like, I got all the options in the world. And this is when y'all gotta understand that's just the way men operate. Men of means like that. Like, I've been married been with her since I was in high school. You think I'm not with trillions of $1 billion? I ain't about to go. That's just the way it is. And I'd agree with her. It's unsafe to a certain point. If you're not protecting yourself, you bring your stuff home. You have an outside, whatever, maybe. I agree with it, but when you dealing with men's means like that, and men with money, and they athletes, or they got all this status, they not about to be faithful to one woman. We all know that. Now, maybe they get that point where they tired of playing the field and they ready to settle down. Yes, after retirement, at the end of their career, that's fine. You know, but that's just the fact of the matter. I got all these options and I'm gonna be with her. Like, no, like that's just not what it is. And I know women say it's not fair. There's a lot of things not fair. It's not fair where they can talk about we did something to them allegedly, and that's Bible, even though they have a long track record of lying. You know, women always look at what advantages men have, but they have total advantage. I say this all the time. They got a bunch of advantages. A bunch of them. You know, sex is a weapon. Remember them from House Party 3? Yeah, that's real talk for them. But I just think it's weak. You know, weak of Drake. When I've been peeped how weak he was moving. When he was begging Nicki Minaj to marry him, and, you know, some of his music was simping and all that type of stuff. But like I said before, you gotta watch who you moving with, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. And for him to, you know, throw him under the bus because you bitter and all that, because over a rap battle that you started, you initiated, you could have left that dude alone. He had the biggest years of his career because you didn't mind your business. You wanted to be a real MC, dude. You're an artist. You're not a rapper. You're not an MC. You don't move the crowd with your lyrics. You got the machine behind you. And even with the machine behind you, a truly special individual can destroy you in that machine, which Kendrick Lamar did. And what did the machine do? The machine jumped ship and ride with Kendrick Lamar. So now you fighting everybody that's riding with Kendrick Lamar. Couldn't beat Kendrick, so you done with that. So now you fighting the machine in Atlantic Records. I think that's what he's doing. Now you fighting LeBron, DeMar DeRozan. You creating enemies. But my whole thing is you a buster. Take your L. Take your L. First, these guys are American first, and some of them is from his own community. Right now, LeBron adopted city right now is LA. But I just don't do no sucker shit like that. I have people do effed up things and try to backdoor me. Did I tell their wives, their girl? I didn't care. Just get away from me. Just separate. We ain't nothing to talk about. Like these dudes that be recording their girls cheating on them, or dudes be airing dudes out on posts like women. Bro, I ain't got time for that, bro. I don't have time to publicly assassinate your character unless it's a lawsuit. It's over some real money or some real stuff. I ain't got time to, bruh, I'm gonna wash my hands and keep it moving, because in the grand scheme of things, all I'm doing is wasting time and energy on something I don't have to waste time and energy on. Meek Mill recovered from battling with you, and you was battling with Meek Mill over Nicki Minaj. Like, dog, this dude been moist. Glorified tricking, starting rap battles over women that don't want you. He been moist. But when them dudes get that money, I'm talking about them guys that got the money and they feel like they can do whatever they want to do, and they should remain single until they get that out their system. I definitely agree with that. But another thing about it is, a lot of dudes like Drake, they can't take L's. Like Diddy thought he had never get caught. Remember Tommy Buns from Belly? He ran that light like, I'm untouchable. That's how they feel. Like, you feel like you above approach. You above the law. Nobody's above the machine, unless them ish people. You're not, and he partially that, but you're still not above the machine. You're not untouchable. And he knocked up a porn star. He got away with so much goofy shit. But it's gonna be interesting to see the Drake clan clash with the bronsexuals. It will. But to me, bro, I stand on man law. I stand on the code, bro. As a man, I stand on the code. Like, if I was to record getting cheated on, it'd be for court purposes only, or passion, crime of passion purposes only. So court purposes only. That's it. I'm not about to release a film of my girl laying in the bed with somebody else. Like, you know how goofy you look? You know how many L's I took, and I had to eat them L's, bro. Did I go out there and try to assassinate the person that put the plate? No, you got it. In my mind, it's a lesson learned, and I got to make sure that don't happen again, or minimize the chances of that happen again. Real talk, man, but, it is what it is. Everybody operate different. But when you have true men leadership in your life, man, like, you got true big brothers, true fathers, grandfathers, for the brothers, black men that's your teachers, bro. They tell you to cut that goofy stuff out. They tell you to cut that goofy stuff out, man. When you start to learn every action don't deserve reaction, man, and you won't bother, you moved on with your life, man, people like, damn, he a cold-blooded sucker. But yeah, I ain't like approving what that is, man. But that's what they do. This is bigger than Nino Brown. Like, you eat an L, somebody I told this story before. I don't know if it was on a Patreon or what. I told this story before. We riding and shit. We coming from our boy crib. He cut our hair and all that. I don't think he was cutting our hair. We might have been coming from hooping or whatever. We coming from our boy crib, whatever, right? We had just got out of high school. We driving up, coming off the Lodge. If y'all from Detroit, we coming off the Lodge. He lived in Number Streets. We went to school over there in Number Streets. You know what I'm saying? And like over there where BMF is at, we weren't too far from there. We used to hoop over in Southwest Detroit. No cap. And over there in Chassis after the season. And during the season, sometimes we played Chassis hooping too. And that's how I know how dangerous it really is. But we coming from over there by New Center area. He stayed over there. What is that? West Grand Boulevard and like the Lodge. He stayed over there at the time. So we coming from over there. And we come off the Lodge, whatever, on Wyoming, because that's why I used to live over on Finkel, Wyoming back in the day in that area. High school. So we coming off Finkel in Wyoming, whatever. And like, we just started talking about hypotheticals and shit, right? And one of the homies was like, yeah, you ain't never hit no lick, bro. I said, no, I really ain't never had to. He said, I know you done hit a lick or did some dirt. And this dude now in jail for smoking the fiend. He might be out now. And I'm like, nah, shit, I had mom and dad. I really ain't had to want for nothing, need for a few things, but that really wasn't nothing. So he was like, so they got on the conversation to talk about going to jail. Like, we all go hit a lick together. And one of my homies, you know what I'm saying, we met hooping at the Northwest Activity Center. That's how we met. His dad was like coaching us and we was hooping, and that's how we met. And he like, yeah, well, I go to jail, I get caught. We all going down. I swear to God, we 5 deep in the car. I don't even know if nobody got iron. I believe I'm driving. He said, yeah, we all going. I go down. And my nigga, like, the one that asked me, like, you ain't never hit no, he was like, yeah, nigga, Twine, like, man, that's some whole ass shit, bro. That's some whole ass shit. That's some, you know, like, he, like, he laughing, but he know he ain't. So right then and there, that's like, that lets you know, bro, when people tell you who they are, that's who they are. So, you know, he ain't going, he's snitching. He's snitching. And look, we lived in the trenches. So it was a code against stitching in the street. We lived, even though I wasn't no street nigga, I already knew. You know what I'm saying? That was the trenches. This is why I didn't hit no licks, do no dirt. This is why, I already know how I go, bro. So you got to understand, when people tell you who they are, that's who they are. So it was zero way possible I was about to hit licks with, even think about it. That's just me personally. So when people tell you who they are, believe it, man. But hit the link tree, find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, join the Patreon, that link's there as well too. Find me on Kick, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, Cash App, Venmo, CJ Good 313, all that's in there. The Free Game 89 channel, the Patreon, the podcast, Apple Music, Amazon. Peace.